Have you ever wondered how queens are reared and bees are bred? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to the intriguing world of queen rearing and bee breeding, a fascinating journey that begins with understanding why you might want to rear your own queens. Rearing your own queens provides you with the opportunity to influence the genetic traits of your bee colonies. It allows you to promote the qualities you desire, such as honey production, gentleness, or disease resistance. On top of that, you can ensure the vitality of your hive by replacing the queen bee at the right time, typically during the spring or early summer when the bees are most active. The process of queen rearing is a meticulous one, beginning with the preparation of larvae. These are selected from the healthiest of broods and are no more than a day old. The larvae are then carefully moved to a queenless colony, a hive without a queen, where the worker bees, in their desperation for a new queen, will feed these chosen larvae with copious amounts of royal jelly, transforming them from ordinary workers into potential queens. Rearing queens can be done through various methods, each with its own merits. Some beekeepers may prefer the grafting method, where larvae are physically transferred to queen cups, while others might opt for the non-grafting method, like the Nicot system, which encourages the bees to rear new queens directly. Another interesting aspect is the process of inducing supersedure, which is essentially convincing the colony that their current queen is unfit, prompting them to raise a new one. This is a strategic move often used when the beekeeper wishes to replace an underperforming queen. Now that we've understood the basics, let's dive deeper into the world of queens and bees. In the next scenes, we will explore the art of marking queens, troubleshooting queen cells, assessing queens and cells, keeping records, and practical bee breeding. So stay tuned as we continue to unravel the secrets of this fascinating world. So, you've managed to rear your queens, but how do you keep track of them? And what do you do when you encounter problems with your queen cells? The art of marking queens is a crucial skill for any beekeeper. By marking your queen with a small dot of paint on her back, you can easily identify her among the hundreds of bees in your hive. This simple act can save you minutes, even hours of searching. Plus, it helps you keep track of her age and breeding history. Now let's talk about queen cells. These are the cradles where your future queens grow, but sometimes things can go awry. You might find them not developing properly, or worse, empty. In such cases, it's important to troubleshoot. Check for signs of disease or pests, and ensure your hive has enough resources. If you find problematic queen cells, don't panic. Simply remove them and give your bees another chance to raise a healthy queen. Remember, every problem has a solution. It's all part of the adventure. In beekeeping, assessment is key, but how do you assess your queens and queen cells? In the world of beekeeping, the queen is the heart of the hive. Her health and vitality directly impact the productivity and survival of the colony. So how do we assess our queens? It's all about observation. Look for signs of a good layer. A queen with a solid brood pattern, with little to no skipped cells, is a keeper. But what about the queen cells? Well, you're looking for well-formed peanut-shaped cells. Inside, you want to see a healthy, lively larvae swimming in royal jelly. But remember, larger cells often produce better queens. Here's the deal. A keen eye and a gentle hand are your best tools in beekeeping. It's all about spotting potential issues before they become problems. With careful observation and assessment, you can ensure a healthy and thriving bee colony. We've talked about rearing queens, but what about breeding bees? Let's get into it. Bee breeding is a fascinating process, a blend of science and nature that results in the beautiful hum of a healthy hive. It's all about selecting for traits that enhance the overall health and productivity of your bees. For example, a practical system may involve choosing bees that show resistance to disease, or an exceptional ability to gather nectar. It's a hands-on, year-round job, from monitoring the hive health to introducing new queens. It's also a rewarding journey, as you watch your colonies grow and thrive. The key points to remember: select for positive traits, monitor hive health, and be patient. And there you have it, a crash course on rearing queens and breeding bees. Remember, every beekeeper started where you are now. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep buzzing.